Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the show. This is Speak of the Joker, and today we continue Ori and the Blind Forest. I believe this is about a three-part situation. We're 20% through, but you know, what does 20% mean? Some games you beat at 30%. Some games you beat at 100% because it depends how they calculate the progression. We don't know. It has been a little while. If you're watching this on YouTube, it's only been a week. But what we did is we did our birthday streamiversary in between. So let's get re-familiar with the controls. We have jump, and we have double jump. We have shooty shoot, and I know if I hold that down, it charges and explodes, but I don't know why. Can we... No. Do we slide? Are we jumping? Okay, that's right. We jump. We don't wall climb, but we can continually jump. Where am I? Oh no. I've died 59 times. That's up there. That's painful. Painful. Okay, we have double jump, wall climb. That's great. Are we trying to go this way? Oh. Oh. Okay, hold on. Ah, there we go. I knew there was a map feature. Okay, so this is a new area we just got to. Okay. And eventually we want to go back and pick up some of the various collectibles and things. You can see here, these are levels that we've already beat, but there's like glowing things and things we can collect. But as I found out, some of them are a little hard to get. And then as you upgrade your skills and ability, they're quite a bit easier to get. So then it begs the question, probably just wait until you upgrade your skills and ability to get them all. Okay, so that makes us in a new area now. Wow, unfortunately for me, where I left off playing this game, and now it has literally been 2 weeks for me, I've just full-on forgotten how to play. Okay, perfect. So what if I do this? Oh, actually, I think I would have made that. I was trying to shoot the thing, but I actually would have made that jump. Let me try that again. All right, our soul link is ready. That's good news. That's good news. Hey, there we go. Okay. Cool. So I'm guessing it can't jump over on those spiky spikes. All right, I didn't pick those up. Thank you, thank you. That seemed kind of quiet. My volume's down. Appreciate that, Kerr. Oh! I dodged when I actually didn't need to dodge. He just missed. Okay, that's right. That's experience. I know that. We got experience. So we level up. Does this thing shoot a big rock dude that chases after me? Is that what this one does? This is actually a... No? Oh, it just gives me... Oh, that just healed me. Oh, okay, nice. So, that one's energy, the far one's health. Okay, maybe I'm better at this game than I thought. Something tells me I'm going to regret that statement. Why can't you shoot him from here? Hold on. Come on. Oh. Is he unshootable? Here. I think he might be unshootable. Yeah, look, my little thingies which gravitate towards the nearest enemy didn't want anything to do with him. Alright, that's a new enemy type. Okay, well... I'm not messing around now all of a sudden in this game. Soul Link is ready. Oh, come on! So we should probably remember to save when we get a little higher. In hindsight, I forgot about the game's saving mechanic. That's perfect. We're doing great. Now, the good news is there's a big old heal at the top of this. Heal. Heal. Did I say? I feel like I said that word wrong. Remember when I said we died 59 times? Those were the good old days. Okay. All right. Much easier the second time around. Oh, wow. That didn't full heal. Okay, so how do I... to go... Well, you know what? Let me just look up the controls. This is sad. Okay. We want to... Soul Link, right? Is that the thing? Soul Link? That's why it keeps telling us Soul Link is ready? Yes. That's how you save game. It's also how you go into the ability tree. We have no points to spend, so we'll worry about this later. But we do restore a half a life cell, or no, a whole life cell when we Soul Link, so that's not the worst. Okay, we got this. All right, I was just a little rusty on the controls. Just a little rusty on the controls. So actually, oh, okay. I think there's, I mean, unless I'm wrong, which I definitely could be wrong. I think there's actually multiple ways to make this work. If you're very clever about your jumping through which portals and when. Okay, I don't want to save again necessarily though, because if I run out of the blue, then I can't save, or I can't do a big power blast. So let's... Okay, so there's some blue energy. Let's... Since we're going to restore a blue energy, we'll get some there. What does this do? That's a jumpy jump? I'm not ready for that. I'm not ready for that. Well, we just saved, so... Oh... Never mind. Okay. This big root in the middle of the screen, for some reason I didn't think that was in the same plane of existence as me, so I actually can't get to that blue crystal yet, but I think I can get there. Oh, good, we got health. So let's try this. So we fall, and then we go wall kick. Well, that wasn't great either. Oh. 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 Wow, all right. Okay, so I'm guessing that teleport takes us over there. No, it doesn't, right? Because it's... Or does it? Well, you know what? Let's find out. It does not. It does not. So... Clever. So there's this thing in video games. Many of you know this. And I just essentially fell for this, which is there's typically, when there are two paths to take, the most intuitive and obvious one, which in this case would have been the one right near where I was already, that's going to be the wrong one. That's going to be the wrong one 99 times out of 100. So everything in my gaming, every fiber in my gaming being wanted me to jump up and over and go through this one, but I didn't, and I can't explain why. I can't explain why. And now here we are. This is... all that did was get us blue energy, so never mind. It actually didn't help that much. What that does allow us to do, though, however, is to save and make better choices up here. Okay, so we want to go through here. Yes, since apparently we don't have a choice. We want to go through here. Again, we don't have a choice. Oh, wait, no. Oh. I thought I had one more teleport before I did the thing that I just did. Alright, this is embarrassing. Alright, Joker. Get your game together. As many of you know, backseating is welcome. No story spoilers. Backseating is welcome. We are playing Last of Us on Wednesday. So if I needed health, I could drop down and get health. So that's the trade-off there. I wonder if I could actually... Nope, that was bad. We did a bad. We did a bad. That's okay. All right. Oh, boy, don't I feel silly when you get close. When you get close to the tree root, that's like the energy tree root that's sucking you in. The outlet kicks up, so it actually tells you where you're gonna go. We're pretty low health. That's not the button I wanted. That's the button I wanted. So we saved. We're kind of low health to be saving, but it's fine. So we need to jump in and then immediately turn around. This is why you save. Jump in, turn around, jump, jump. So that's the trick. The trick is not that you need to choose the right one. The trick is they are trying to kill you. That's all. There's no trick to it. The trick is there's no trick to it. Well, now I feel kind of silly. This whole time I was thinking I chose wrong. Oh, that's the wrong button. Oh, that's the wrong button too. Wow, I'm wasting all my energy thinking I'm doing something that I'm not able to do. Okay, well. Hopefully we don't need that blue energy anymore. So if I get close to this, then it'll tell me which one. There it is. It is that one. Okay, easy. Oh, that's right. Now I remember. These logs, of which I don't remember how to push. Not X? Y? B? Not B. How do you push a log? Anyways, these logs will redirect the shot and move them. I don't know how to move the log, though. How do I push? Push? Pull? How is it not X? I've played a video game. It's got to be X. Oh! Alright, I'm sorry, folks. We have to look up how to push or pull? Grab! Right trigger. Must be right trigger. There we go. Embarrassing. So that'll blow you up. Nice. Okay, and then now that will teleport through... Really? How is it that one when that's confusing to me? That is confusing to me. Did we already mess up? Because look at the layout of this level. Was that one supposed to stay up here and I was supposed to go up and get that one? I think we already messed up. Okay. Under the theory that we already messed up, is there a way to fix it? Alright. We will destroy ourselves. I missed. You know what? Let's save some time. Ah! I will destroy myself! Ah! Usually I destroy myself much easier than this. I missed. I'm bad at destroying myself. Boy, this guy sure takes his time. There we go. Okay. So, I think what we do is we put that here. This might not even be the solution, and I just didn't really think it through. I was just so convinced that I did it wrong that I didn't think maybe I did it right, but maybe I did it right. Oh, no, I did do it wrong. Wait, hold on. Where do you go? You also go there? Yeah, I didn't need to do it this way. I created an extra step. Yeah, yes, I created an extra step. Okay. It gets us to the same position. All I did was do something twice that I really didn't need to. And feel rather silly in the process. But you know what? Feeling rather silly in the process is the least I can do. Okay. We got this. Is it lined up? Oh, now it tells me to hold right trigger. Okay, before we do anything, let's see where that one goes. Yeah? Okay. Nice little health pod and energy pod. Okay, that was a good amount of energy, so we can actually save. All right, let's hope it just goes there. There we go. I don't really... Oh! Game saved automatically. Do you see how that wall dropped down on us? Does that mean boss fight? Oops. Oh, jeez. I completely forgot what these guys did, obviously. I mean, so far so bad. That's the key. Oh! There's a freaking wall there. Okay, I got it this time. Now I'm ready. That was better. 2 or 3 shots, move. 2 or 3 shots, move. Too far away. Oh, come on. There you go. It's like, you can't even hit me from there. Big level up. All right. Where are we? Oh, right there. You know what? This seems like a good place to save. I'm 99% sure the game auto-saved here. But let's be 100% sure. Okay, so where does this one spit us out? Right up top, I guess? Somehow. We want... Oh, okay. Interesting. We need both of those artifacts. How do we get them? Good jump. Good jump. That was sarcasm. It was a bad jump. Where does this spit us out? Those two are connected. Where does this one go? Oh, okay, I'm down here. Kind of feel like this is not where I need to be. Yeah, that's what opens the spear gate. Okay, let me get some more health while I'm here. Shoot. All right, well, let's see where this goes. Cool. Trial and error, trial and error. I mean, I really smashed my face into that one. Okay. That's why there's health here. Because that's how you're supposed to get that one. And then you come over here for health. I think we're not going to save. And here's why. Because I didn't do a very good job on that one. So I'm okay with... I need 4, right? Oh, yeah, okay. I was like, all right. If I have to repeat that, I hope that I can do better than hitting everything like twice. Oh! Didn't expect the ground to crash. Boy, they really love to, I'll say it politely, subvert your expectations. We did a good job. That time we did. Yeah, we'll go ahead and destroy this. I was thinking it might not come back. So I do want to take that. So let's go here. Go here, and let's go ahead and save. Now we are going to save. We've got health. Oh. I don't know where that one comes from. I didn't actually mean to... for some reason, I don't know, whatever. I didn't mean to get that health, but I did jump right on it. So it sure looked like I meant to. What? Sorry, I got confused. I don't know what actually just happened. I think I jumped too many times. Stop jumping. That was terrible. That was so terrible. I know where you spit out now. You spit out right where that health is. Come on. Come on. No? Oh, I'm down there. So, okay, now this spits out right where the health is. It has to. Oh, I almost missed. A good thing there's no spikes there. For whatever reason, the game decided to be charitable. Okay. I'm half health. I definitely could have done that a lot better. But let's move on. So in a lot of these levels, there are branching paths that you can take, and you can go back and collect stuff. So far, that's not been true here, right? I mean, there's branching paths that bring me to different areas within it, but as far as I can tell, I'm following the puzzle. I was warned by Monkey from the Casually Hardcore Discord that there was a incredibly frustrating part of this game coming up probably soon that probably was patched because most people rage quit at that point. Oh, here we go. We're gonna get a new ability. Cries of dismay I hear deep inside this ancestral tree. Reem was agile. He dashed through the air and listened to his voice, the wisdom he shared. Yeah. Before we do that... Oh, wait, I can't. Never mind. Can't show you this. We got a skill that I think is related to this. Oh, you've learned Bash. To use this ability, hold Y near lanterns or enemy projectiles. Then aim in the direction you'd like to leap. Projectiles will redirect in the opposite direction. I don't understand that at all. What? Well, that is going to make doing collectibles in the earlier stages much easier. Fact. They obviously... That explains why I can't... I don't know if I could even go all the way back there, but some of these like hard-to-reach collectibles are near lanterns, so that makes sense. Which was my original premise. As I continue to level up and get stronger, I will find... Wrong button. Easier ways to get places. Okay, so I'm going to save the game, and I want to show you this. I got the ability to dash in the air, but it said I couldn't use it until I had the skill bash, which was funny that I could spend the points to upgrade before I even had something. So now I'm wondering how to use dash in the air. I don't know how to use dash, but I do know how to use bash. The skill I just got is called bash. So what I'm wondering is... So this is me just hitting Y. This is bash. I upgraded the skill before I had it, so now I don't know what the difference is between bash and dash is. Oh, wait, is that the point? Okay, look, over here. So assume I can't use bash in the air. Okay, I think that's the difference. That energy beam that I got doing that, it's because I got this ability. Normal bash, even if you look at the picture, he's essentially like on the ground. I think that's it. Okay, so I think that's the difference. I thought I said bash and not dash, though. I guess that's why I'm confused. Like, that's bash with a B, right? I mean, I am dyslexic, but that I think I know. That's bash with a B. And then this says air dash allows you to use dash in the air. But it seems like it's allowing me to use bash in the air. That's all I got. That's all I got. Bash attack can be used on enemies. I guess we're gonna see what bash attack looks like. Oh. Good morning, Uncle John. I know I'm supposed to use him to get up to the higher location, but I'm also a little confused by how much damage bash does or doesn't do. Oh. Okay, so bash doesn't do very much damage. Oh wow, look at my health. Oh jeez. Well, you know what? I'm not going to save here because we did such a poor job. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, well, we just got this new ability, Uncle John. I don't know how I feel about it. Oh! I just shot myself into the projectile. The fact that it kind of like pauses time is interesting. Wow. I was holding down bash and it just like, my character didn't do anything. Oops. Yeah, I clearly need to get used to the timing. And the distance. So if I... Okay, interesting. Oh, thank you for the follow, as designed. So it looks like if I... It looks like if I am doing bash on a projectile, it also means that... Yeah, I'm shooting it in a different direction, which it did say that. It did say that. I just haven't used that feature yet. And I guess it also means that I'm not... Like, I can't be hit by it, I guess, is the other implication. Oh. Well, that was the wrong way. I mean, if you think of the physics of it, it makes sense that it shoots the opposite direction. Now, you have to actually have a little bit of skill, also. That's where my biggest challenge is. No, not quite. There we go. That one's got it. That one does not got it. I'm really bad at this. New is always better, says Kerr. Maybe. I mean, you know, it is a video game, so what they're gonna do is they're gonna immediately jump me into an area where I'm gonna need to use this ability multiple times. Okay, I think I figured it out. Yay! Level up. By seeing that little bonus EXP spot, and I know they did that for this, you go, oh, how do I get that? And my brain goes, the only way to get that is to double shoot it, which is also true, not necessarily as a requirement for this, but to make this easier, you can double shoot it. I like when games put little things like in that actually help you solve the puzzle, because my brain immediately started going, oh, a bonus? How do I get the bonus? Meanwhile, how do I solve the main puzzle? I was just kind of stuck. But how do I get the bonus? Well, that's gonna make me think. Oh. So if this guy shoots... If this guy shoots stuff, I can also do that? Oh. So any projectile or any enemy? Wow. Yeah, I'm gonna go ahead and need you to keep shooting at me, apparently. That angle, not so great. Maybe this one? No, still not. Still not there. Here, hold on. I'll get it. Here, do a big one. Huck a big loogie at me. Can you go like up high? Interesting. Oh! Oh, wow! Oh boy. That one actually hit me. I was not watching my character at all. I was only watching the projectile, and I did not notice that I was flying off the map. Okay, so, also interesting little tidbit of physics here. These projectiles, that was just a horrible shot, they maintain their kind of like drop that they have. Because they have a natural drop because of, I don't know, how he shoots them or his angles or whatever. What am I doing? Oh yeah, I'm going over here. You found an energy cell. You can collect and use more energy. Remember that you can use energy to create a soul link to save your game. Hint, 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 hint. I'll probably do it just because I just took so much damage. Needlessly, yes. Okay, so I have 1 ability point, and at this point, I feel like I want to upgrade my little shooty shoots because they're kind of bad. But this is... allows the Spirit Flame to do damage to 2 targets at once. That's the thing, like... if I'm just reading the language of it on its own, what it's saying is it can shoot 2 targets. I mean, that's literally what it's saying. So rarely am I facing 2 targets. What I would prefer is if it could hit the same target twice. It doesn't say that. It doesn't say that. But at the same time, eventually I will probably want to, like, increase the strength of my Spirit Flame and things like that. Things along this tree I will eventually want to do anyways. Ultimate Stomp, I'm going to probably need Stomp, which is an ability I get. Life Efficiency, pickups will restore twice as much life. That's 1 ability point. I don't mind that. I am getting to the point where I'm kind of taking some hits. So these next 2 abilities would be probably pretty good. Life Efficiency and then the Ultra Pickup. I have the Pickup Magnet, which works pretty well right now, but I have noticed I'm starting to miss stuff. I don't really understand the ability marker. I don't really understand the map marker skills because it seemed like it was already on there, but whatever. Overall, this is not the... That's interesting. that's if you're trying to 100% this game. Overall, this is not like the most exciting tree, but these next 2 might just be really good long term. And then we have this guy. Every time I save, I get 2 health. I mean, maybe that's a better use than just getting increased health pickup. Charge dash. Wait, if I can charge dash, does that mean dash is left trigger? Because remember I have air dash? And I was like, am I doing air dash or am I doing air bash? Remember that whole air dash, air bash debacle? Let me just save my point for right now. Just for right now. And I want to know what dash does. Okay, left trigger does nothing. Left trigger does nothing. So when it's saying that I can do an... when it's saying that I can do an air dash... Whoa. How did I just stay here? Okay, I think that's a bug. I'm like on a flat surface. Okay. Oh, geez. Now I'm kind of wanting to know, like... if I can do an air dash, can I just do a dash? Is dash a thing? All right. I'm sorry, folks. I know it's like the first time I've ever played a video game here. Charge jump. That's what left trigger does. Interesting. Dash. Right bumper? I don't think I have the ability to do a dash. Do you think any of these are dash? Oh, come on. How do I not know the answers to how the basics of the game function? I see dash up there, right there. Okay, let's get out of this area and then I can mess with the controls a little bit. I think I just took damage also. Perfect. Well, I probably need that. Good. It's good. I like that. I like that I did that. Okay, what did I do wrong here? Because I definitely did something wrong. Okay, I think I overthought this one. Because I can just do that. Oh! You see how close I was? Ugh. So I'm obviously going to spit out over there, so let's see. Before I do that, let me take a look over there. Okay, I want to go up and to the right. Nice. I was shooting up over here, but I was looking over there, you know, in case you're wondering what the heck was going on there. Okay, what? The range of the bash is a little unclear to me, as you can tell by me just continually jumping into an area of death. It is a cool power. I mean, I do think that. I'm a little frustrated with its, like, unclear range, I might say. I thought I was plenty close. I mean, I could save it here. I did just take that hit completely unnecessarily, but you know what? Let's save it. Almost every time I'm like, let's not save. It's like, I mean, to what end? To what purpose? Who did I save by not saving? I don't know. There you go. Perfect example. That was just a bad jump on my part. Oh, man, that was frustrating. I will say, for a game that I have heard so many things about the story, and actually, I am enjoying this game, so I'm not saying I'm not enjoying this game. I think it's a really good game so far. I will say it's quite a bit harder than I would have thought. It's like an action platformer. I don't know if is that a thing? Is that a category? It's like an action platformer. Okay, so that's a bad guy. Now, I'm really glad I saved out there because saving gives you health, and you can't save once you're in a boss fight. This area that I've just gone through, this is unlike almost everything else we've done. It's a very linear thing, and now we're on our second boss fight, so it's interesting. It is now, exactly, yeah. All right, well. All right. It's okay. We figured out the key, which is to shoot him with his own projectiles. Welcome to every video game ever. But just because my brain knows what to do doesn't mean I will do it successfully. For example. Honestly, at this point, I don't even know if there's a point to continue because I've already taken so much damage. Wait, no, this way. That way. That way. That way. I mean, I knew right away how to defeat him. It's just, can your buddy Joker actually pull it off? Oh, experience. That's a big chunk of experience. Oh, we're gonna get that. Don't. Oh no. Okay, I got this. I got this. I don't know what's through that door now. Now I'm confused. The heart of the Ginso tree once kept the element's water safe, but is now corrupted, all foul and decay. Now I want to go back and see what's down there. We have to help it, cure it, and cleanse it of the blight by removing corruption on both sides. Yeah. Yeah, before we do that, I want to know what's this way. Oh. Well, I mean, good thing I came here. Oh, this is where we warp. Oh, okay. Sorry. Everything in the game is represented essentially on this world map. So you are playing through the world map, but also, you know, within the game. And so I think they do a pretty good job of matching essentially this world map, which now makes sense. I feel a little silly for saying like, wow, this is a completely different part of the game. We were literally just climbing the tree the entire time. Here I was thinking that I found some like cool secret area by doing this jump, and it's like, no, that's actually just, that's the natural progression. That's the next direction you need to go. Okay, so we need to clear corruption on both sides, and I'm guessing we can't clear corruption just by shooting stuff. Let's go to the right, because that's typically progression in this game. Okay. Let's go to the left. Huh. Well, shoot. Oh, jeez. Oh, my goodness. A lot of enemies there, just for the record. I think this is probably to the left is just like a little bonus area. Okay, I pressed Y every single time I've jumped, and nothing has happened to my character. That's okay. Yeah, I haven't quite got the range of this thing down yet, because I mean, look at all that experience over there. That's why I need the Ultra Magnet, so I would have gotten all that experience. Basically, give myself an ability point right there. Okay. Yeah, boy. If there's something to extend the range of the bash, that would be nice, because I feel like I'm close enough, like, all the time, and then I'm just, like, definitely not. See, like that? I really feel like I'm... That's not what I was trying to do at all. Well, that's interesting. Yay! Can you shoot again, please? Yeah, this game takes a whole lot more concentration than I thought. So this is not a bonus area. This is, again, just forward progression of the game that I confuse for an extra challenge. It is not an extra challenge. It is a normal challenge. It is the normal challenge of this game. Is there anywhere else to go? Hold on. No, that's a dead end. Alright, well, if we're here cleansing corruption, then you must go as well. And I'll take that health point. Alright, do we remember... Do we fall down through here? Do we do this? Is this bad? Is this good? I guess it's indifferent. Okay. Yeah, let's save. Yeah. Yeah. That's a good idea. We have plenty of blue energy. I keep not saving because I don't want to run out of blue energy, and then we literally never run out of blue energy, so that is probably a silly thing to be concerned about. Okay, so if we can, I think we get rid of this guy. Yeah. I mean, if he can shoot me, why can't I shoot at him? Alright, whatever. That's not at all what I wanted to happen. Again, back to the conversation about range. Okay, so if I shoot that up there... If I shoot that up there... Man, I took a lot of damage. Then I jump up here and then shoot it up there. It will go that way. And then if it goes that way... I mean, it'll kill that guy. I could kill that guy. Or maybe I can't kill that guy. This game is so weird sometimes. Look at that range. That's a lot of range. Okay, okay, I think I'm learning. Then I have to run over. I have to beat the teleporter again. So it's gonna. So I have to change direction, shoot, beat the ball over here. That was the wrong move. Okay, then shoot it that way. I thought I was gonna be knocking these things down, but no, I have to manually do this. Then it shoots. Oh, you're back. Okay, well, that I was not expecting. But I would like to know everything I'm getting into before I come back. So we gotta remember enemy respawns. Interesting. I can't make that jump. Oh, I can't make this jump. The point of this whole thing is to get that projectile up here to then be able to use that projectile to jump. But I'm wondering if there's a better way. I'm wondering if there's a smarter way. No, that can't be right. This can't be right. No, I'm missing something. I'm missing something. Because wouldn't it be faster just to shoot the projectile up? Oh no, because you can only change its direction once. You can't infinitely change its direction. I don't know. Let's just go for it and see what happens. Half the time that works for me pretty well. Ooh. We have to operate under the assumption that that's going to work. Oh, shoot. Oh, come on. Well, the enemy respawning thing is, I would say, a bit of a frustration in this game. Cool. Okay, I'm saving up here, and we're not done. Okay. We are not done. So that's actually what I was worried about. What I was worried about, remember how I said I'm missing something? It's this. This is what I was missing. Because if we need that projectile to bridge this gap, which we don't. Look, I can do that jump without it, but just barely. Then we need to shoot the projectile up there to break the wall. Okay, well, we have a general sense of what we need to do. Oh. Wow, I really need to remember where everything is. Oh no! I just missed. That's all that was. It was just missing. Deceptively difficult? I think so, Uncle John. I mean, I would like to believe that, because then that would lend myself a little bit more credibility as, you know, as a gamer. I don't know that credibility as a gamer is necessarily one of my goals. But I will say it is deceptively difficult for me. And then you have a jump like that where it's like, you know, you think you have it, but you just don't. See? It is actually like I can barely make this jump on a good day. Which is why, in case you're wondering why I saved up here, so I could give it a big swing like that. Give that thing a nice big swing, and then when I come back now, it'll have some... Wrong button. It'll have some momentum to it, although I maybe just lost that momentum. That was the wrong direction. I forgot how this game worked all of a sudden. Okay. You still got a swing? He's still got a swing! Okay, come on. Oh. Game resaved, and we didn't have to use another blue energy orb. Ooh, both sides were difficult in different ways. It is funny though. I will say, like, every game does this, so it's not a complaint, but it is a little funny that it's like they give you a new ability, and then that is like the only ability you need, which means I'm probably gonna forget now. Oh no! What do I do now? Oh. I don't do anything. Now we can restore the element of waters. With this one rekindled, there's 2 more to go. Okay, good. We did it. We are the best, and we glow white to celebrate. Oh! Wait. Okay, we're gonna stop glowing white, and then we're gonna die, and we're gonna reset. And I believe this is the scene. I believe this is the scene that Monkey from the Casually Hardcore Discord was complaining about, because he said it is unlike any other part of the game. We have 81 deaths, by the way. Somehow we have already died 22 times, 23 times in about a half second. He said it's unlike any other part of the game, but it's like Temple Run. And he said it was so hard, and he was so frustrated, and he never beat it, and apparently people on the internet complained about it all the time. And I'll say this, Monkey is a better gamer than I am. So, no, I made the wrong choice. So, if Monkey struggled with it, then I know I'm gonna struggle with it. But, according to his possible opinion, we messed that up. We're getting to go left. According to his possible opinion, he believes that they redid it to make it easier, which to me makes sense because the original version of this game is no longer available on Steam. I don't know if you all know that. Shoot at me! Shoot at me! Do a better job shooting at me! Perfect. Shoot at me! So now the only version you can find on this game is, well, almost got there. The only version you can find is what they're calling the Definitive Edition. And I question if it's because they made this level easier. I will say, for me, so far, there's been nothing that I would consider like ridiculously difficult or unfair about this section so far. This guy could do a better job shooting at me. Everything, yeah, I would say everything is kind of like within the realm of my control. My skills and ability to like do it, that's what's that question here. Cool, shoot me again. I love it. Shoot me all day long. Okay, stop shooting me. Oops, that was my bad. I should have realized we were chaining these together. I'm actually going to skip that health, which probably is going to be a mistake in the long run. Oh boy, I wish you hadn't crashed into Nowheresville. Oh no, come on. No. No, shoot. Shoot me. Oh, look how close I was. Look how close I was to the next section, which I don't know is almost the end. Okay, take a breather. Everything is doable. Everything is doable. We're gonna blow my nose real quick. Okay. Everything is doable. You ready? Okay. I would say so far, there's not really been too much that I also need to, like, remember to do. Everything is presented pretty fairly in real time. I would add that a, like, general thing to remember is to just remember to chain them together. If you see more than one projectile, it's because you're going to be expected to chain together those projectiles, which is actually fairly straightforward in video game world if presented with an area like this. So I have not called foul yet on this level. We shall see. Oh shoot, I missed my chance to actually get ahead there. I'll say I'm also curious if the timing element is a true timing element, or if it's like a lot of games where I get way ahead and then it'll just skip forward. Like, let's say I'm actually really good at it. Is it just gonna skip forward on me? Like, a lot of games do that, which actually, that I really don't like when games do that. When you're like, oh, come on, I beat the clock so good that you know, that you now punish me by speeding the enemy up. I actually think, now that I'm kind of paying attention a little bit more to the speed of things, that might be the case. That kind of every level, they're going to give me roughly the same amount of time. Because it looked like I got kind of way ahead back there, and then here I am pretty much exactly in the same spot. I did it again. So what I'm doing there, in case you're wondering, is to get a super bounce from that plant, you need to hit jump when you jump on it. What I've done twice in a row now is I've hit jump right before I hit it, which activates my character's double jump, which means I, in fact, do not jump. I just kind of spin in place because I'm trying to double jump while falling. Yeah, I think my earlier assumption is actually true. If you get ahead, the game is gonna catch the waters up, because I did that scene pretty flawlessly, and then the water is just right here. So, which is fine. That's actually how most games work. So that's not really like that crazy. There we go. I did it that time. All right. Don't need the help this time, at least. There we go. A little better start to that one. Oh boy. I wonder if I ever get the ability to extend my bash range, because that, again, you know, kind of, I didn't really do anything wrong. I was within maybe an inch or so of actually being where I needed to be for that one, so that was just a matter of distance. I mean, like, that one counted. That one didn't count, you know? It's really a small... Like, I'm actually really I don't know what I was doing jumping over to the right. What I was gonna say is I'm really surprised that that one counted. That one I hooked onto. I think that's why I jumped to the right, because I was like, oh, I didn't think I was going to get that one at all. Yeah, it is often unclear to me if I will... Now, that's obvious, because I was literally inside the dude when that happened. Oh, I do love when the spider shoots through the teleporter. That really saves a lot of time. All right. Again, saved a lot of time there, hitting that jump perfectly. Oh, hitting that jump poorly! Oh! Oh, actually, I could have recovered. I gave up, and I could have recovered. I was trying to do a shortcut and go to the right, which I do actually think is a proper shortcut, but I just missed it. And so going to the left is sort of a kind of fallback. So, a game I played recently, I played through the new Indiana Jones, but before I played the new one, I played Indiana Jones and the Emperor's Tomb, which was, I think, like maybe a Xbox One or a PlayStation 2 original. I can't remember which one. I know it ended up on both platforms eventually, but it was quite the effort to port over. But there is a similar section in that game to this that I really, really struggled with. I think I must have played it 40 times. You know, and it was kind of the same way like this is. There was nothing that was like, oh, that's not possible, or oh, I don't know how to do that, or I don't know how to get past that area. It was just a matter of hitting the right buttons at the right time, which is like not my skill set. Yeah, see, we did it again. That's where I lost not the first time, but one of the first times. So let me think about that area. So once we get to the spider, let me think. Once we get to the spider, what we could do is we could climb the right wall, and then if the spider shoots at us that direction, then we could projectile off the spider into that lantern. That's true. What we can't do is what we've been doing, which is jumping on those spikes. Because you actually, even though you take damage, which sometimes in this game it's like, whatever, I'll take the damage just to be successful. In this game, you take the damage and you are not successful. So, I think the answer to that section, which so far is the only one that I need to sit and pause and think about, I think the answer to that section is that I climb the right wall. Now, see, I feel like the right wall is too far away. But if I can get high enough along the right wall, let's put it that way. If I get high enough along the right wall, then I think I can be successful with that. That's where we're at. And some of these early stages, like things that maybe I could do to maximize better, I don't think it really matters since the water catches up to you regardless. Like, if I got really good, then I can get all those little experience bubbles and stuff that are there. But I'm not super concerned. For a second there, I forgot where to go. I did that double jump thing, but fortunately I was a little bit ahead, so it didn't matter. All right. Took a hit. Oof. I don't know what that was. That was just me not doing a good job. I'm just kind of in my own head about it too, like thinking ahead and like I'm trying to think out moves that I'm not doing yet. or sometimes things that maybe I could have done better, which is not super helpful in the moment, but that's okay. I don't mind losing on, like, I'll call it the easier area, because I know what to do. Like, it's just a mistake. Making a mistake versus, like, genuinely having no idea what's next, I think that's worst. And the reason I got hit on that one before was because I was actually too fast on my timing. There we go. That's what I was trying to do before, and I was overthinking it. Nice little boost ahead. Okay, here we go, folks. That's the spot. That's the spot. It only takes 30 seconds to get there if I do everything correctly. So I went up the right wall. The spider did shoot at me, which is what I was actually wanting to happen. But the spider shot at such a sharp angle that it went straight into the wall. So if I bash off the spider, I'll get higher on that wall. I don't think the spider has enough time to shoot, though, before it dies. That's my theory. Kerr's redeemed a hug. Alright, Kerr, after this attempt, after this success, huh? You love the confidence. You love the confidence. I don't remember. I'd have to look back at the VOD to see what deaths we were at. I want to say 80. I mean, it was definitely 80 something. Yeah, definitely. I mean, I didn't realize at first that we were on quote unquote this scene, so I should have thought about it then. There we go. There we go. Woo! I knew I was going to get it that time. I don't know why, but I knew I was going to get it that time. And I credit Kerr for the hug redemption. We're going to save so good. What if the game... You know what? We're going to pause. Thank you, thank you. 95 deaths. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you, Kerr. Thank you, Uncle John. Let's redeem our channel point redemption of a hug. A hug from me. A hug right back to you, Kerr. Thank you so much. With our lovely weighted heart pillow. This pillow is, in fact, the inspiration for our heart emote. Check out the heart emote. We love the heart emote. There we go. Not 100, so good job. I know. I'll get to 100 eventually. I mean, clearly, I think I'm a third through the game, maybe. I don't know. Thank you for that. So, according to Monkey, that was essentially impossible, and he rage quit. And like I said, he's a better gamer than me, so they definitely made that scene easier. I'll say that. Having not played the original version, I think they made that scene easier. But I do, like, maybe on my own time, I'll find a link and watch. I actually don't think it was hard. I think probably somebody, maybe if I wasn't so rusty, like if I had gotten to this the first time I played through, so I had been playing for a solid like 4 hours, I think I probably would have beat it in a few less attempts. I could see somebody getting that in 2 or 3, because there's only a couple things that you have to like remember. But the orb timing, I think, was adjusted. Okay. Yeah, they could make it 10% slower, and they could add like 2 lanterns. Like that could do it right there. They could add 2 more enemies too, just something to make it a little bit easier. Because theoretically, I could design that level without changing a whole lot, but require that you stand in a very specific spot when that one spider shoots so that the thing goes through the other teleporter. You know what I mean? Like, you could make it really mean. And Uncle John, GT has redeemed a random Mr. Rogers quote of the day. This is our collection of good Mr. Rogers quote of the day that we liked. And then we decide if they go into the best of the best. Here we go. Let's take 10 seconds to think of some of those people who have loved us and wanted what's best for us in our life. Those who have encouraged us to become who we are today. Just 10 seconds of silence. All right, we get a cutscene. I only know it's a cutscene because it says skip cutscene. But yeah, all right. Cutscene. Oh. This is the owl thing who, like, plucked all my brothers and sisters off of the tree? Oh, are we fighting now? Is the owl thing bad? I mean, seems like it. Ready? Let's go. Well, I just climbed all that way. I guess I'm not going to use my double jump or dash or bash. It was the light that she hated, the light of her kind. Oh, but Ori's kindness will once again save my child. Whoa, why would Ori's kindness save me? Oh, this little guy who I saved. Technically one of the bad guys. Climb all the way just to get eaten by a big bird. Oh, yeah. So I guess I fell into the water. Ori, I thought I had lost you to Kuro's talons of hate. But it was Gumo who saved you, delivered us from an uncertain fate. So I probably fell into the water, which is why I didn't die of fall damage, although, let's be real. Water's gonna hurt you. Oh, the water's clean now! The water used to be dirty. But look, with the Genzo-shi restored, Nibel's waters are clear. But there's no time to lose. We must make haste. The element of the wind. Next. Resting deep within the forlorn ruins, inside the misty woods, there's a key that will open the gates. Okay. But for the record, we've already somehow completed 6% of this. We've only completed 30% of the swamp. So this is a new area. I'm guessing there's a teleporter right to the right of this. Now we can get all the stuff. Yes, there were several water areas where we couldn't like swim down and get them. Can I swim? Let's see. I can swim. Our character has the ability to, like, have oxygen or whatever, and you're never, there's not been any water that you could swim in, so it's been a very odd thing to have the ability to do. Little pockets of water, or air, not water, the opposite of water. Okay. Yes, we can go back and get a bunch of stuff. We're not going to do that right now. And I don't have a good reason other to say that I'm just not in the mood. Does that make sense? Like, there's so many more skills to get. Like, for example, I think there's a ground stomp, which would break this branch, and then I'd be able to get that. So I think I still want to wait to go back and get all the stuff. But yes, we can swim in water now. And that's just cool all by itself. I like that these enemies are not super hard yet. Okay. Sometimes in games, like, air bubbles mean you can get oxygen or something, and I was like, I wonder if this is that kind of game. It is not. So, what I don't know... Yeah, I don't like underwater levels. We know this. Thank you for pointing that out for those who don't know. I agree. Not a big fan. Oh, well, I almost was to a little glowing thing right here. I guess I should complete that, but... Oh, maybe it connects all the way back. I think it does, actually. Now that I'm looking at this, I bet it connects all the way back there. Let's go to the right because we see something directly on the map. Okay. We actually need to collect the stones. The stones are probably in the water. Okay, now that I'm saying all this out loud, I think I understand exactly what's happening. Okay. Let's... Is there any above ground stuff? Here, let's do the above ground stuff first. Yeah, don't... Wow, that was terrible. This is bad jumping. There's bad jumping that I'm doing. This is all bad jumping. Okay, that was just me being terrible. I want him to fall into the water. How do I make that happen? He doesn't seem to do that. Oh, well. And that's also not how you do it. Okay. Okay, this might be a situation where I need that bash skill or the ground stomp skill that I just don't have yet. Kind of back to that point of like, there's just skills you don't have. There's skills you don't have, kid. All right, well, I guess we're doing the water level. The water level we definitely didn't want to do. We should probably keep going down, right? I want to warm me up on some subnautical time. Yeah, looks like it. How fast do I drown? Okay, I just start taking damage? Okay, that's fair. There are abilities to, like, hold your breath longer. I don't have those abilities, so I probably should be more careful. Oh, boy. All right. Great. Oh! Sorry. Yeah, I do like that they are instant refills. So you don't have to just like sit there constantly, like waiting. Oh, okay. I guess those are not projectiles for the purpose of this game. Wow. All right, we're saving. I thought I could bash those, so that's why I just kept running into them. Like a silly goose. But no, apparently not. I don't even know what's happening. Half the stuff seems like it's coming out of him, half of it's like coming out of me. How would I get to that? Like, in what ability would take me there? There must be something above it. All right, well, let's resave. Okay, yeah, hold on. Where's my Again, I don't know how to dash, but apparently I can charge dash. Right trigger or right bumper is dash, according to this game. And I have an ability to air dash, which is exactly like what it sounds. I literally can't tell the difference between right bumper and not right bumper. I thought it was going to be like Smash Bros or something where you're just kind of like a dodge. Yeah, look at this. Look at this. Controls. Dash. Right bumper. I also have an ability that I spent 3 points on to also use dash in the air. And for some reason, I convinced myself that the game confused dash and bash. No, it did not. Which would be a very strange bug to have for like a, I don't know, 5-year-old game, 10-year-old game? How old is this game? It's pretty old. So my dash just doesn't do anything. I mean, I guess it could be that my right bumper doesn't work. Now that would be interesting. How would I know if my right bumper works? I guess any other game that uses right bumper. All right, let's go. Go! Oh, there's no oxygen in here. Perfect. Perfect. We love that. We loved that experience. Oh, this guy's back. Okay, so that gave us the map fragment, but it didn't let us go anywhere. Okay. And we have 2 of the soul fragments. Yeah, that instant air is nice. Oh boy, thought I timed that better. Probably should have resaved after I got all the things. You know what they say about hindsight. You know what they say about not paying attention. We'll resave. Now we'll do this again. Some of these you have a little bit of give. Some of them you do not have a little bit of give. Ugh. Okay, now we resave because here we are at 98 death. Do we get an achievement at 100? I feel like we should get an achievement. That felt good enough. It wasn't perfect, but it's good enough. It was good enough. I didn't realize it was so far up. Okay, so we've got one path that way. Now let's go do the map fragment. Let's try not to get killed by this boar thing. I restored 50% of the map fragments as the boar shot through me. Stompable floor. See? On the key, it says these are stompable floors. We don't have the stomp. 50% of the map fragments. That's interesting. I guess that means we have seen 50% of the levels. All right. So I think this one only took 2, which means we can get over there. And my other prediction is those do connect, but they connect through stompable floors. So kind of back to what I was saying before to Uncle John is we'll go back and do collections eventually, but look at all those things that are like require stompable floor. So we could get this yellow dot here. We could do that yellow dot. We have the ability to do that one. We could get both of those yellow dots, so that is true. We could go back and get those. That's the first level, so those would be pretty easy to get. This is still not filled in, which, I don't know, makes me think there's something there. Like, we have the map, but we don't necessarily fill everything in until we go there. So, yeah, we could probably complete, or close to complete, the first level with the skills we have. But I do know we are going to need more skills. And then here we go, a stompable floor that we can't stomp. This one, I don't even know what that one is. Maybe it's dash related. You know what? I'm sorry to do this, but like, Ori and the Blind Forest dash skill. Like, what is the dash skill? Oh, literally first two results are I unlock dash, but it's not working. Dash, air dash, and charge dash not working on the PC. Like these are the first two results. And then the first video result is, I don't know what just happened. Did I just get experience? The first video result is oh. Wait, no, sorry. This is a Reddit post, and the first two replies are contradictory. Someone says you need to get the dash ability in the DLC zone. I hope that helps. I don't know what that means. I didn't know this game had a DLC. And this one says it definitely does, though it's something hidden behind a combo. Thank you. I don't know what that means. Okay, this person says, I had the exact same issue when I started playing. I know someone already gave you the answer, but it's an ability unlocked with an ability tree in the Black Root Burrows. You then use that ability to get down to lower areas where you unlock another ability, Light Burst. Light Burst is extremely useful in obtaining tricky little hidden items throughout the game, so definitely work your way through that area once you're done with the burrows. I didn't unlock either dash or light burst for 90% of the game the first time I played, and I was so frustrated. And this person said, I know this is years later, but I'm having the same issue. This is like 5 years later. And though you provide the solution, I end up getting the dash as a second skill available in the definitive version on the Switch, which I did buy the ability to charge dash before getting the skill. Maybe that has to do with it. But even after getting the skill, it's still not working for me. Edit, never mind. I'm supposed to press the dash button at the same time. Okay, so what? Apparently, I need to go to Black Root Burrows? What is that? So there's actually an area of this map I need to go to get a skill that I can spend ability on points long before I can get there? That seems a little silly. Doesn't that seem silly? That feels very silly to me. The dash skill sends Ori forward with a strong burst of speed. It's activated pressing a white bumper, and it can be used while Ori is on the ground. You still take damage from enemies. Okay, so yeah, it seems like a useful skill, but I don't know how to get there. Black Root Burrows. I don't even see that as an option. These people are making it sound like it's a DLC, but like, okay, here, let's just entertain this idea for a second. Let me save. Let me go to the ability tree. Right here, ability number 1. Rekindle allows the soul link to shorten cooldown timer. Waste. Soul link restores 1 health. Nice. Half the cost of charge flame. Potentially nice. And then air dash. This is one of the first skills I got. And now, from what I'm reading on the internet, it's like it's like one of these. Like, maybe it's like it might be this skill over here. This kind of looks like dash, doesn't it? Yeah, that I think it's this skill. So it's a skill I need to go through some complete other version of the game. So I'm scrolling down. You've unlocked the upgrade of the ability, but you don't have the ability itself. To get it, go to Blackroot Burrows. It's located to the right of the first spirit well you encounter in Sunken Glades. Sunken Glades. What a weird little thing they did with this game. How would anybody know that without... I don't know. I don't know how anybody would get that without, without doing what I just did, without looking it up. So Blackroot Burrow. Oh, wait a second. I have a vague memory of when I first started playing the game, there being a Blackroot Burrow that is not mentioned on the map. I don't remember exactly how I got there. Can I zoom in, maybe? Is it here? I remember going there, and the enemies were really tough, and things were kind of crazy. So you just pasted off the official fandom and read that. Dash is one of the 2 new skills found in the Defend Edition. It's received from Ecky's ancestral tree, the Blackroot Burrows. It's the first of 2 new skills. Well, okay. The first of 2 new skills, but I don't know where to get it. Okay, I say we go back and get it because it's a new skill and we've already purchased the upgrade and we've been running around like not getting it. Wow, I'll say this game. That's a little frustrating. There looks like there's an ability right up here, so let's go ahead and do that. Maybe there's also a map in there. We don't have a way to teleport right now, so... And now that I'm looking around this little section, there is no area to teleport out of, so I'm guessing we're going to hit a teleport. Let's just say that. We're going to hit a teleport. We'll hit the teleport, and then we'll go back to the Sunken Burrows and try to find the Blackroot Burrow, and I'm gonna say this, which I don't say about... I haven't said about this game a lot. I'm a little disappointed with that sequence of events that would essentially require... I mean, as far as I'm concerned, it required me to look it up. That was some really bad jumping on my part. It didn't technically require that I look it up, and I could have found it by accident. But then in that case, it still would have been by accident. There's so many walls in this game that I can't break. Can I bash enemies underwater? I can. Oh, and they really do shoot because there's less friction, I guess. No, that doesn't make sense. They should fly more in air. Oh! Oh, shoot! I was not paying attention. I was really thinking about friction in water versus air. I guess it's less about a friction and more about the friction, more about transfer force. That's what I'm going with. All right. We saved over there, which maybe was a bad idea because, like, I'm kind of injured. Remember when I was good at this game? Why can't I? What am I doing wrong? Okay. Didn't I do this the first try? It's like a game you got. It's like a game you got once that came with the walkthrough. My thought instantly was, what if someone rented the game? That's before the internet was the thing. Yeah. Well, I used to get the Nintendo Power magazine. I wish I still had some of those. I bet they're worth, like, like collectors and stuff would probably buy them. Not for like $1,000 or anything. I don't mean that. Just like, I'm sure somebody would appreciate some old Nintendo Power magazines. That was good. That was really good. That was really good. That was a really good jump I did. One of my first side hustles, this would have been... Yeah, it would have been in the 90s. I was thinking, was it quite 80s? No, it was in the 90s. I didn't have a computer, But using Nintendo Power magazines, talking to friends, verifying and testing these things, what I did is I went to the library where they had a computer and I typed up game cheats. So the game and then how to do the cheat. Again, this is pre-internet. And I had to pay 10 cents to print it out, which was quite a bit of money for me. I had to pay 10 cents to print it out, and then no, it was 25 cents to print at the library. But then I could go to the grocery store, which had a public photocopier in the front, and I could pay 10 cents for a copy, and I would make 5 copies, like 50 cents, like whatever, however much money I had. And then I would sell those for $1, and they'd go like hotcakes. And I would intentionally not make too many, because then people wouldn't think they're worth $1. So, and you might think, well, can't people go copy themselves and do the same thing? They can, but they didn't. I don't know, because people are lazy. That's, I mean, whatever. I don't want to pull the weeds in my front lawn either. Like, but the neighbor kid grew up and now he moved on. So now I have weeds in my front lawn. But you know what I mean? So then people did start a copying. Eventually enough people caught on. So then I flooded the market. I printed like, I don't know, as much. I would take that money and then I would print more. So then I sold them all for like $0.25 for everybody I could. I just like tried to like flood the market real quick for $0.25. And I don't know, I must have made like $50-$60 back then. It was a huge deal. Like everybody I know had a copy by the end of that week. It was pretty awesome. That was a lot of money for me. So I didn't get an allowance, like we were really poor. Like you don't give poor kids allowance. When your family's barely paying the bills, you're not like, here's $10. Like go out and have a good time. No, I had to make my own money. That was a good hustle. And then not long after that, when the internet was a thing, there was these AOL chat rooms before chat rooms became an unsavory place to be as a young person. They used to just be a cool place to hang out. And I would go into game codes and game cheat chat rooms and then be like, hey, does anybody have this? Does anybody have this? And then like I would just collect them all in a Word document. And then, but I didn't sell them then. Then we just traded them. Like, oh, I'll give you this really cool one for this game if you have one. And anyways, there used to be so many like little. It used to be, maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is an exaggeration, but it used to be that every game had like some kind of game cheat or some kind of unlock or some kind of hidden thing. Like every game, a game like this totally would have. You go to the pause menu, you hit a sequence of keys. Up, down, down, not the Konami code, but like, X, 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 Y, B, 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 and then boom, something would explode on the screen. Like every game had something back in the day. It really feels like that way. And that doesn't seem to be the case anymore. Or maybe is the case, but people don't spend as much time trying to figure it out like they used to. Although now people just look at like game code and stuff. I don't know. I have no idea. Anyways, back to the game. Side ramble. I just saved. Okay. I will just add on to this thing that I already said. I am a little annoyed. Okay, that was a very bad. Oh no! You know what? Let's be eaten by the fish. Because I just want to go back here. What I was gonna say is I'm a little annoyed about the dash thing. Ow. I feel like I used to know how to play this game. That seems... Okay, I was gonna say that doesn't seem doable. It was doable. This is not Dash, ironically. Elo was the stoutest of all the spirits, the most powerful ever seen. Now, here he rests, turned into an ancestral tree. Let's free him! Or I guess we're not freeing him, we're absorbing him, and hopefully we, at the end, I don't know how the game ends, no spoilers. Hopefully we spit it all out. Oh, stomp! That's why there's a stomp at the very beginning of this level, because they give us the ability to do the stomp right away. Okay. That's weird it didn't do it like the first 3 times, but then it did it. I wonder if these are the 2 abilities unlocked at the end here. The new abilities added. Interesting. So if I'm just standing still... Oh, that didn't work at all. Never mind. Ignore what I was about to say. I can't stomp down. Why is this post here? I need you to shoot. Please? Can you shoot like right here? Can you shoot right here? Okay. I don't know what triggers him, but... There we go. No, shoot! Shoot! Come on! I want to get up to that lantern right there. Shoot! Come on! You're safe here. You're definitely not safe here, but I really need you to shoot because I need to get up to that lantern. Oh! Actually, I don't... Okay, I think I can wall kick. Okay, let me try that again. It looks like I might be able to... Maybe not this one. Oh, there we go. Nice. That was weird. I was pressing Y over and over. Alright, well, I know I can do it. So it's just a matter of doing it. Okay. I always like do things right away and then fail in subsequent attempts. Oh, there we go. It is not letting me press Y and getting on that lantern. That is really weird. Oh, maybe because there's nowhere to go. But then can I stomp up? I mean, is that a dumb question? Maybe stomping up is an unlocked ability. Press blank midair to perform a stomp attack. Yep. Oh, that's what this weird post is doing here. I think I have to drive that into the ground. Which, honestly, think's silly. I think it's silly. But that's the point of the game, is they tell us this now because we're going to need that later, obviously. Nice. Okay. What is happening right now? What is all that? Okay, it's harder to do a stomp attack than you would think. You would think it's just pressing down, but I know people have suggested other controllers. I still have a cheap, like, Xbox plug-in controller, and its directional pad is not, like, super smooth. Alright, how do I get this guy to just smash into that wall? jump over him, right? I mean... Am I missing something? I guess I'm missing something. Oh! Oh, oops. He didn't break the wall. I thought the whole point was to smash into it. Maybe the point is... The point is I can now kill these guys with my stomp attack? Is that the point? I think I missed the whole point of the lesson they were trying to tell me. So let's go do that. Here I am supposed to kill this guy. I was just thinking we were friends. We're not friends. We're enemies. Oops. That's why they give us this nice big space too, I guess. Oh, look, he's got his little armor off. Aww. I mean, I don't feel great about killing him. Alright, we will save. I'm not judicious enough about the saving. I really need to be. I'm just a little bummed that I spent so many points unlocking dash and then don't have the ability to do anything with it. Okay, so one of my baseline assumptions, which was wrong, is that we would find a teleport in here. We did not find a teleport in here. We need to go all the way over here, use our stomp, and eventually get to... I guess that teleport is the closest teleport? That's annoying. Just literally walk into that, take a bunch of damage. That is annoying. Okay, well. Guess now that we have the stomp ability... All I want is the dash. All I want is the dash. I think how we got here is a little ridiculous. Now that his armor's off, we just blast him. I took a lot of damage. Good. Ah! I was saying good because I got hit by that thorn immediately, even though the angles don't make sense, and I was frustrated and thought, well, at least I get to repeat that section, and then I immediately got hit. We can also just bypass this dude, but honestly, we shouldn't take damage from him. I'm telling you, bash is harder than it looks. Or stomp, rather. Oh my god. We're like so bad all of a sudden at this game. I thought we were okay at this game. The controller, I'm telling you, it's the controller. What did somebody on the internet say? It's called Johnnying when you blame your equipment. I'm not sure why it's called that, but I'm doing that. Oh, is it going to teach us how do we bash through water? Huh. Well, this is an unexpected turn of events here, isn't it? This is the only way to go, right? This is how we get out of here. Interesting. That was... Is there something that makes Bash stronger? I mean, there's an stomp, rather. There is an ultra stomp. I actually, you know what? I'll go ahead and get this because I don't mind working my way through these because I do want these abilities. So I'll go ahead and spend my 1 ability point on this. I was thinking of spending it on this and then this, which now that I just said that out loud, I probably should have, but that's okay. Because I mean, I'm so many points away from getting ultra stomp anyways, but... Am I doing something wrong? I mean, I'm... Okay, you can't break it when it's full of water, so you'll need to go into the lake next to it. Swim for a bit and eventually find a room which has a breakable ceiling. Okay, so... Oh, okay. Yeah, I do see the breakable ceiling. How do I break a ceiling? Just breakable ceiling at the far left, and then you use a charge flame attack to break the ceiling. Okay, so that's interesting. All right, thanks for telling me. I probably would have, I guess, tried that eventually, but the game's interesting because it's like you don't have the ability to charge stomp any direction but down, which I could see that making sense for a game. And then the charge, and then the oh geez, I didn't pay attention to where I was going. Oh, I see. See, it's glowing in blue. Blue is how you know. Okay, blue is how you know that you can do a charge attack. Oh. Let's see if this... Somehow that's close enough. Okay, well, thank you, Uncle John. As I mentioned quite often, backseating totally fine. We got this. We got this. Come on. Backseating fine. We just don't want story spoilers. But that kind of stuff helps. Thank you. We probably would have got there eventually, but I don't know how long that eventually would have been, you know? Well, just through process of elimination, I would have had to try something else, but yeah, 10 minutes, 15 minutes, 20 minutes, I don't know how long I would have been there. I don't know what experience I just got, but okay. Remember when the internet, you would search for phone numbers and then something would come up and now it's just like confused by why I'm searching for a phone number? Like, I don't know, stop calling me with spam numbers and I won't have to search. Yeah, all those results are definitely not it. Oh. Boy, those swords do a lot of damage. Did you see that? Actually, a lot of energy crystals over here too. Makes me think I'm missing something because I don't actually need any energy right now. Sure, I mean, we have so much energy, let's save. Sure. Oh! That's the area I was just at. You know what? We saved! We're just gonna go back to the save. Now that's lazy. That's lazy. That's why I have 106 deaths. At least 10 of those are just laziness. Did I bash that? I don't know. We might need that projectile to fly us somewhere, but well, too late now. Does this place get a little creepy all of a sudden? Oh, we're not even close. Oh, we could double. Okay, here we go. We got this. Nope. I mean, I'm always happy to get some bonus experience, but I don't actually know how good we are at this. Hey, we got it. Never mind. We're the best. Oh, wait, what? What is this? Is this a secret area? It's a secret area. Oh, jeez. That's annoying. That's annoying. I'm annoyed for me. Let's get our bonus experience. Then let's save. Oh my goodness. I just literally almost got hit by the spider. That's not gonna do it. Okay. We need the first one to be just a little bit higher. Like right here. There we go. That's it. Okay, we got it. Thought we had it. Actually, we might have it this time. Oh, no, we hit the wall. Oh, there we go. There we go. That's a good one. That was too good. It was too good. There's a range. There's an acceptable range. And now I'm trying to like min-max it, I think. And that is actually causing more problems. All right, let me just try to be cash. We hit the wall. We always hit the wall when we do it there. Oh! Oh, that one was just good enough by itself. Okay. Oh, let's take this guy out. Take you out. Now let's save. Let's spend our ability point. I think we actually want to do this because I think I want the Ultra Spirit Magnet. I think in the long run of this game, which even though we've uncovered 50% of the map markers, we're not 50% through this game. Well, maybe we are. Maybe we are. I don't know. I think next time I'm going to go through and do all the collectibles. This time I want to get that darn dash. So let's go ahead and spend this life efficiency. Pick up twice as much. I think I want this. And then I think we might be done on this tree. I think once we get this one, then I think we might be done on this tree. Although, you know, I don't know, ability markers. I don't know. That's kind of cool. I don't know what that means. Let's do it. Okay. How can I do this better? So not that. That's not better. That was worse. That was also worse. Okay. Wait, what? What is this point of this area? What is the point of this area? I wonder if there is an ability hold on. Is there an ability in the future that maybe teleports you through a small wall or something? I don't think so. I'm looking at these and none of them seem like that's what's going on here. Yeah, I don't think so. Huh. Well, it truly makes you wonder, what is the point of this area, then? There's a life orb right below me. Life orb is what gives you, like, an additional whole point of life. So let's... Is there a way down there? This would not be the first puzzle where I think, boy, it'd be really helpful to have the ability to travel through a small wall. Because look at that. It's an enclosed chamber on the map even. Just completely enclosed. Okay, well. I don't think we know the answer to that yet, and I don't know if we ever will. That's not at all what I wanted to do. Alright, shoot better projectiles, people. I think we actually go down here and we get our teleporter. That's what I think we do right now. Yes. Okay. Okay, save the game. All right, what is the name of the place where the dash is? Blackroot Burrows. Okay, Blackroot Burrows, Ori, and the Blind Forest. Okay. Blackroot Burrows and Ori and the Blind Forest is a site accessible by using the Stomp ability. So we did need the Stomp ability. I'm glad I just now was frustrated with this and looked it up because we just got the Stomp ability. I was going to turn around before we even got the Stomp ability. It's an optional area, sort of. Okay, here's a breakdown of what you can expect. No, I don't want the expect. How do I get there? Okay. How to get to is located one of the two new areas. Thank you. Oh, other than Lost Grove. So we need Lost Grove too, but maybe not right now because all we are looking for is Dash. Its entrance is tucked away just above the first spirit well at the bottom of the Sunken Glades and requires wall jump to be accessible. Okay, so this says it requires wall jump, but okay. So Sunken Glades. Nope, I just teleported to Hollow Grove. Now the good news is there's no penalty for multiple teleports, as far as I know. Yikers. Sunken Glades. So are there two wells within Sunken Glades? Its entrance is tucked away just above the first spirit well. Is this a spirit well? I know that sounds dumb, but like, sometimes I get very confused about which things are called which. This is a spirit well. So it is tucked away. Oh, it's literally right here. Yes, I have been here before. Okay, so I did this. I wonder if I've saved it in a version where I didn't do that, because she's told me that before too. Yeah, I've done this. So I guess maybe I saved it in a version that I didn't do that. They found the home. Yeah. This was the mom-like fear that took care of me as a kid. Of the child who embraced our light. At first, the game almost to me made it sound like the person that took care of us maybe was like an accidental bad guy, but now it doesn't. I don't know. But it was a spirit tree sprout. It's me? Okay. The young one looked after us whenever she could. See, that sounds like a good thing. Yeah, okay. And then I went here. And that's, yep. I think I got scared because of all the darkness, and then that was the whole thing that I did. In hindsight, I think I now remember. I think I now remember what I did wrong, or didn't do, or whatever. So, let me just double check. I'm reading this little wiki thing. Yeah, this looks right. Okay, this is it. So that one guide said I needed a wall stomp, but I don't think I need wall stomp. Nope, that's not it. Why are all these things glowing, but I don't know what it does? Thorns. Okay, so don't fall all the way down. Okay, we got it. Oh no, don't replay the video. Darn it. It's gonna replay the video. I don't want it to replay the video. Hey Grayley, how you doing? Our singular goal right now is to get the dash ability, which is tucked away in the DLC of the definitive edition. Struggling this morning on mobile. Are you using the app or are you using the mobile web interface? How's the game? I love this game. Yeah, this game is great. There was that challenging moment we did that Monkey said made him rage quit. So they did improve that. They did change that. The app. Yeah, I find the app to be much worse than the mobile web, but the app has more very Twitch specific features. So, if you want to click on things. I don't know what the glowing wall means, but that's a wall. Okay. I guess we know we mean it's a safe area. Okay. Okay. Unstable, but you learn how you can pause the app to be able to use the browser. Oh, yeah. The app is quicker. Yeah, the app is quicker. The app is nice. The app is, theoretically better, right? I mean, it should be. Oh, jeez. I'm in an area I don't think I can get out of, but the game's cue the cutscene. The light from the spirit tree was a gift of our kind. It was given to Naru, who stood by our side. And then I die. Oh, darn. Okay, let's save the next time we get that far. Oh no! See, this is why I hate replaying the cutscenes. This is my fault. I have full blue energy. I can save. I can save anytime I want. It takes a half an energy bar to save. But yeah, so what I was gonna say is like the app should always be better, right? The app should always be better than the website. And I worked for, not worked. It was I volunteered. I was on a board of a nonprofit, and they put on a conference every year. And I was part of the kind of the IT team committee. And for a long time, they were like, we need an app. That's when like everybody was doing an app. And I know everybody is still doing an app, but everybody was in an app. And I was just like, why do we need an app? Like, what does an app give us? But when you work with agencies that put, oh, I can't do a soul link in here. Okay, so that's not just me. I'm not at fault for the inability to do a soul link. And I just, no. Hold on. I don't want to watch the video again. There we go. Soul link done. Anyways, so they really wanted an app. And then we ended up working with a conference agency who had an app for their conferences. And that worked totally fine. That was the right choice. So that was way better. It's like, not everybody, everything needs an app. Now Twitch, by contrast of everything I just said, should have a good, working, usable, strong app. And the app makes sense for Twitch because Twitch has a lot of unique features that theoretically, that's the same jump I died on last time. That's so weird. I don't know why I'm struggling with that jump. Anyways, yeah, because, you know, Twitch has, oops, well, oh, I don't, oh, nope, okay. Yeah, Twitch has subs, Twitch has bits, Twitch has all kinds of things that are, like, only unique to Twitch and would theoretically be a little bit harder in a web browser. All right, I don't even know if, like, I don't know what I'm doing, obviously. All right, we're taking more damage, but we just got the upgrade to get more health too, so. Okay, here we go. This is the spot where I keep losing, so let's see if I can do it. Okay, all right. Okay, and there we go. The light from the spirit tree was a gift for our kind. It was given to Noah who stood by our side. Oh. All right, that's different. Why is this thing not shooting? There we go. Does this unlock these walls? It does. That's what I figured this does. Okay. Oh. Oh. It also makes real within a certain radius. Oh! Platforms and stuff. But, of course, I can't do as much while riding it. Makes total sense. So if I drop this here, this stair will stay. Nope. Oh boy. Did I just lose the game? I don't know. Oh, that's nice. The ball just falls eventually. I'll take that. Or maybe the way the game does it from a story point of view is that the ball Like the ball needs my light to continue or something like that. Which would be a perfectly reasonable explanation. Okay, so let's go over here. Okay. We got rid of the spider, but did we actually need the spider? You know? Cool, you can kind of see things. Oh boy, here we go. We could shoot the projectile back at the spider, no problem, but then it will shoot me the other direction, which was the problem I was having before, falling off the platform. I don't want to fall off the platform this far into whatever I'm doing. Oh, geez. Is this all just for this one little bonus? Shoot. All right. Well, this might not have been worth it. Or did I need the orb to do whatever's next? I don't know, but I'm going to take a sip of water. And I'm going to not try to be too mad at this game. Because remember, this is all like a bonus DLC area that technically is not, you know, required by any means. But I will say those, I don't want to say doorways, but what's like a doorway? The things that are like a doorway are all over this area, so I'm hoping I can get to something down there. All right. Oh no, I locked myself in! I locked myself in by dropping the orb. That's so embarrassing. What happens? What happens now? As far as I know, there's no ability to just like reset at your last save. I don't know how. I don't know how to reset at your last save. Oh my god, what if I just soft lock the game? I don't know what to do. It's never happened before. Well, remember how the ball was like, the ball fell before? I thought maybe the ball teleported to me if I let go of it for too long. That is not the case. I think the ball just literally does fall, and the ball is not anywhere near me. Quick Google. I think I have to redo everything. I mean, it'll take me back to my last save, at least, hopefully. Yeah. Alright, well, unfortunately, the thing about the black zone or grotto or whatever the heck this area is called is that it, there's no ability to save inside of it, so no matter what happens, I will have to reset. Well, I sure hope that's the area I need to go to next. Cool. Totally hit me. Oh, great. We're doing pretty well so far, he says sarcastically with great frustration. Just go ahead and just walk up to the top. Just balance on the top. Thank you so much. Wow, that was... I hate everything that's happened so far. And yeah, now we only have 1 health, by the way, to take all these potential hits. Now the good news is, I didn't actually know this before, I can shoot while holding the orb. For some reason I didn't bother checking that. Alright, that is frustrating. That's something I was mentioning earlier about this game, that for a game that is like really sold on its like really good story, it's actually quite a bit more difficult than you would think. I don't hear a lot of games where it's like, oh, it has this like really beautiful story and beautiful artwork, and you're like, yeah, and they're like, also kind of a hard action platformer. You're like, oh, that's not what I was expecting you to say. Now, there's nothing wrong with the game being difficult. For sure, there's nothing wrong with it. I don't want to imply that that's a good or a bad thing. Just surprised me. Yeah, I've got the feels for sure. Yeah. This time he dropped health. When I don't need it, he drops health. Alright, now we know we can just shoot the spider. We don't have to do all this fancy stuff I was doing with the spider before. Oh, no! Well, we don't have to do the fancy stuff, but apparently fancy stuff might be better. Yeah, might still want to drop the orb to jump better. Did we end up getting the spider? We got the spider, okay. Let's get the other spider now. Oh no! No. Does it appear back here at least? Did we softlock it again? It did appear back here. I don't know that I know exactly what the deterministic rules of reappearing are. Maybe if it's near you, it just drops, but if it's not near you, then it goes back to base. Oh, Joker. Patience. Remember, we did all of this first try. We did all of this first try. And now we're on the struggle bus. I would have loved to get that health pickup. Yeah, the fact that you can't save in here is actually kind of surprising. Oh! I can save in here! It just let me save. That's funny too, because the reason I saved, in case you're wondering, is because I was like, it's a little strange that they give you the ability to pick up blue orbs, but you don't need the blue orbs for anything. And it's like, oh, no, you do. You can save. You just can't save everywhere. Okay, so this... kind of this point forward, I'm a little confused about. Whoa. What just happened? Okay, that's okay. We messed up. We messed up bad. But we just saved. So I think I know what the next part is. Can I do it effectively? That's it doesn't matter because we just saved. Oh, shoot, I forgot about that guy. Okay, so we burn that. This pillar goes up. So we're going to have to jump from pillar to pillar. All right, feet down, concentrate. Because we have way less jumping ability than normal. That was horrible. That was such a bad jump on my part. I jumped right into the ball. Did you see that timing? Okay, that's okay. It's okay. We just saved. So all of this is just mild frustration versus deep, deep anger. Mild frustration. Whew, okay. Game saved. There's a lot of places we can save here. It's a little strange that before it was like, you can't save. It's a dangerous area. Well, it's all a dangerous area. Well, this feels like I'm going back down. Well, I don't know. There's only so many ways you can go, right? So either this is the right way or it's not the right way. Kind of feels like I wanted to go up, but all right. Maybe this is a bonus area. You gain another ability point. Oh, you just straight up get an ability point? Oh, that means in those earlier areas, those yellow balls are probably ability points. Okay, cool. So that, no, not you. So this is not technically the correct direction to go. And I wonder if I can go back. Ew, looks like I can. Okay. Ew, that was close. That was really close. That one was not close at all. That was fine. That was easy. That one was easy. Because I kind of noticed one was going up and one was going down, and I just went for the first one. And I'm glad I did, because that turned out to be a little bit of a bonus area. And now I got more than one bonus in this area, which makes it a boni. More than one bonus. That wall is still a wall. Okay, so that wall is still a wall. Well, this area makes a whole lot more sense now. So when I first came in here, this is the direction I went, and there's nothing here. And that's why I started going the other way. And it's like, oh. Okay, so those are just torches that do something. Yeah, looks like we want to try to go to the left if we can. Yeah, looks like there is an ability point up there. My question is, do we need this orb? Okay, so drop the orb. Save. And let's try to do this without the orb. Okay, I'm like trying to die. I wouldn't mind if there was just restart at last save option. Wouldn't mind it. Let's try that again, because I feel like I messed up like right away. It's a little ironic how long it's taking me to die, even though like seems like when I don't want that to happen, I instantly die. Okay. So if we're over here, hold on, let me take this guy out. Well, this is the very beginning of the level. Okay, that's okay. We messed up. We messed up. That's fine. We messed up. It's fine. Okay. Oh my goodness. We're gonna just make the same mistake over and over. Okay. Is there a way for us to get up there? There we go. Oh my goodness. And all it was a little pack of experience. Where's the ball? The ball is gone. Okay. Let's not do that because the ball is gone. That is for something you do when you no longer need the ball. Let's kick the ball, keep the ball, and move along. Okay, this is after we lit that torch, right? Okay, so that there was that blue orb that I saw fly by. I'm fairly certain that is the ball, like, resetting to wherever it's programmed to reset, I guess, depending on the area. Oh, here we go. So are we finding out with this little DLC right now that our caretaker mother-like figure was granted special tree abilities? I will say in the very beginning of the game, it was a little confusing because it made it sound like she took us from the tree and that's what caused the tree to die. But then later, the owl creature kind of is a factor. Hmm. We lost the ball, but I think that's what you have to do. Yeah, the ball's gone. Ball's back. I don't know the rules of the ball, but the ball's back. Slam dunk? Oh, it's a cutscene. I was thinking I was doing everything the screen is showing. I was like, okay, now lift it. No. This shaker bottle is awesome, by the way. There's nothing in it. It's just a weird, like, shape. So if you want to put in, like, greens or something. I haven't done protein powder or anything crazy like that. I don't drink protein powder because I don't work out. Even though the light had grown weak in its haze, it lifted the darkness that held claim to this place. Now this is when you go back and get that experience bubble. Soul Link is ready. Soul Link is ready! Okay. I think we get our ability now. Iki was looking for Naro, but she was gone when he came. He was swift like the wind, and spirited with haste, but surrounded by darkness, he lost his way. And this is where he laid to rest. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is how you get dash. You've learned dash. Very confusing. Very confusing that it is this ability. Very confusing that it is... What else? Very confusing that you can unlock air dash long before you even have dash. It tells you nowhere on how to get dash. You need stomp before you can get it. No, you don't need stomp. You need wall climb before you can get it, which is fine. Wall climb's the first one. So this is dash. And that's air dash. Oh, gee, I wonder if that would have been useful a billion times. That's pretty sick. And just to add to my confusion as a player, it's right there on the control scheme, making you think it's one of the first things you get. Now, that's on me, though, because Bash is also there, and I unlocked Bash. So, I gotta say, not a huge fan. I'm gonna call this is an official criticism, official Speak of the Joker criticism to a game that I find to be very enjoyable. Some kind of messaging of that would have been nice. including if it just literally said right here in the ability tree, right here, if it said requires dash found in the Black Roots Burrow. That's it. That's it. It could have just said that, and then my brain as a player would have been like, oh, I need to find the Black Roots Burrow. I need to go get that. You know what I mean? Oh. Well, of course, the game gives us an ability, and they want us to use it right away. You found the mapstone fragment. I know exactly where that stone is, too. Dash is pretty sick, by the way. As mentioned before, though, when we were discussing Dash, it does not protect you from enemies. Where was that mapstone? Wasn't there a mapstone right on the other side of this? Like right here? No? Where's the mapstone? Oh, duh. It's gonna be right down here. Oh, on a timer. Okay. On a timer because I now have dash. Wow, that exploded. Ha ha! Huzzah! It's a video game, therefore I must use the ability exclusively for the next several minutes. So there's where I can use Stomp. I didn't need Stomp up until this point, but if I had Stomp, let me take this guy out. If I have Stomp, then I can go this way. Well, shoot. Oh, that was close. I have no idea where I'm going, by the way, and I still don't. I kind of don't want to resave because I kind of feel like I'm going the wrong ways. Okay, it looks like to the right is a dead end, so let's go to the right first. Classic ability to air dash. Air dash is gonna like come in so clutch. Oh, that I don't know how to get up to. That one I don't know. Hey, can you shoot like way up in the air for me? Can I? I still have not saved because I still, like, where am I going right now? Look how far down I'm going. If there's not a teleport out of here, this is going to be a very frustrating experience. Oh, and I'm dead. Well, I guess we get to explore this area now. Oh, fun. And by fun, I mean I hate this. Glad I saved right there, or this would be very frustrating. Oh boy, we almost had it. So I was trying to do the whole like kick off the enemy thing, bash, and I honestly I just pushed the wrong button. You know what? How about I just take a couple big hits and I go around? Escape the boulder in the Black Rock Burrow. We should return here later. There is much left unknown. Down below we might find a place once called their home. Ooh! So there is a teleport out of here, which I assumed there would have to be. But the game is also very clearly... Oh yeah, I forgot. It fills my health. Good thing. The game is very clearly saying, hey, there's a bunch of stuff here, which I think we know this. We hit on this. So, yeah, what do we do? Do we explore this area just a little bit more? Oh, well, hold on. A life point. Are you kidding me? A life cell just literally adds a full chunk of life. Absolutely. Let's go back here and save. So I think without overstating it, I think there is another ability that I just don't have that allows us to do kind of an equivalent of dashing up. And I just don't have it, so I'm wondering if we're just not there yet in this game. We're still not quite ready. At some point, I do want to go... Now, having air dash, by the way, is huge. Do you see the difference that made? How easy that was with air dash compared to other things? Oh! Wow! So, okay, can I show with my mouse? No, I can't. No, the mouse is not going to be in the game. So, okay, I'll try to show with my finger. Okay, so this is where we did the stomp. And remember, before I died, we came back. I came to here and I said, well, I don't know what's this way. I think this is dead end, so let's go this way. So I started going this way, and that's about where I died. But look at how much is actually there. And look, there's another well at the end. Thank goodness. Otherwise, that would be kind of crazy. So, yeah, Blackroot's Burrow is huge. So let's put Blackroot's Burrow on the same list as the Sunken Glades. Here's what I think I'm gonna do. And it's just so hard to say because until you get to a point that you can't progress any further, you don't know. Because like early on in the game, I was really, really trying to get some of these collectibles, and it's like, oh, you need 4 energy. You just need 4 energy. You can't move forward without 4 energy. For example, that's what that 4 is. I have 4 energy now, so that's not an issue. You need wall climb, you need dash, you need stomp. You need these things or you can't progress forward. But flip that around, I think I might be at the point in the game where I can unlock that. So my plan, I think for next time is, I think we're gonna do a whole go back and unlock stuff. Just really beef up our character. Maybe that's kind of silly, I don't know, but I like that idea. Let's go back to the well. You know, we're taking our time with this game. Like, full transparency. We're not in a rush. It's really good. We're enjoying it. The actual mission that we're on is obtain the Gorman seal hidden inside the Misty Woods. I don't know where that's at. I don't even have the Misty Woods. Here, let's see. Where's Misty Woods? Where's Misty Woods? It's not an option? Yeah, I really don't know where Misty Woods are. All right. Well, that's... Isn't it over there? Come on, go over there. Am I over there? Isn't that it? Come on, go over there. I think that is it. I think I have to walk there. So I go to Hollow Grove. Yeah, look, right there. So, can I get to that door? I think I can. I think originally when I was here, I made the choice to go left or right, I think. And I went right. And everything I've done since then has been because of that. What an interesting game. I've done 94% of the Ginso tree, so I think that would make 100% if I could get back to that spot, which I probably can because there's the teleporter. Maybe those spots. Oh, there's a lot of spots. What a cool game. Okay, so is there an ability? Okay, I'm gonna make a list of things I'm going to look up of this game. Is there an ability to dash upwards? We'll call it. There's probably another word for it. Is there an ability to teleport through a small wall. Okay, those are things that I think I'm gonna look up, which, you know, I usually just kind of play games and I don't do a whole lot of extra research and stuff. But here's why. If the answer is yes, then next time I'm going to continue the storyline to unlock those things, and then we'll go back and do kind of a collectibles. I'm not 100%ing the game, but I like the idea that there's things in the very beginning, the very early levels, where you kind of have to come back. You don't have the skills, you don't have the abilities to do it yet. I kind of like that. So, yeah, that's I don't know. For me, that's kind of cool. I like that idea. But if those two abilities are not either needed or they don't exist, then I think oh, wrong button. I think I'm going to progress forward like this. So let's spend our 2 ability... No, not that one. Let's spend our 1 ability point to Ultra Spirit Magnet, which means all the collectibles and all the life things and all that will fall to us. I don't think we need to go any farther in this tree. I mean, like, that sounds cool, but also doesn't seem like that important. And then we have Ultra Light Burst. Yeah, I don't really care about Ultralight Burst, but I do want my Cinder Flame to be stronger, so that'll probably be our next path, which we're not too far off. And if we do end up going back and doing the collectibles, I think we'll get a bunch more ability points. So, yeah, that's where we are. Let's save it right there. We're gonna call it a day. It's a little bit of a shorter stream, but I've also been streaming longer than normal lately, so just gonna try to scale it back a little bit as needed. And there we go. So really appreciate everybody being here. Thanks for the new follow, as designed. You didn't say anything in chat, not required, but you did give a follow. So we're gonna continue this game. This is our Saturday game for a while. I'm really enjoying it. So we might roll straight into the sequel. And then on Wednesdays, our mature game, we are playing The Last of Us 2. And we're doing a thematic deep dive that I'm enjoying. I don't know that I have too much to say about the game, especially not that hasn't already been said, but I'm really enjoying experiencing the game through that kind of lens of really thinking about how revenge impacts these people. And thank you, Kerr, for the 35-month resubscribe. We do have our new 36-month badge as well, too. And thanks greatly. And Uncle John for checking in and saying hi as well. Have an absolutely wonderful day, everybody. Bye.